Yo, what's going on, guys? We are finally back for some more Alliance War. So this is season 45, war number 1. For Loki this is our redemption arc, man. Last season we went 6-6, so 50% win rate, 50% losing rate, and we missed Masters for the first time in I don't know how long. And it was the very first update with Titan shards being added to the war rewards, so it felt bad. But this is a brand new, fresh season, so it's time to kick some butt. So it's funny though, our first war of this season, I believe, was also our last war of last season, which was against DSVG. These guys are great, really good group of guys as well. And so, just gonna show off my path here. So, section 2, we got a Mojo, a Zemo, we got that Atuma mini boss, and this Havoc mini boss. Already joined the night before, just use up some energy. So our team is Hulkling, Morbius, and then we got Heimdall watching our 6. So I'm going to go ahead and boost up pretty heavily here. Now we're jumping in. So up first here we have a rank 2 Shuri, Awakened. And I was actually going to morb this at first because I've done some morbing in Battlegrounds against Shuri, and it's worked out fairly well. So I was thinking about of doing that, but I was like, I'm supposed to use Hulkling here, and these Furies that Shuri's going to be getting sound kind of nasty, actually. So I'm just going to go Hulkling, and I think I'm glad I did. You can see 1,400 blocked hits. Normally, I block all of Shuri's specials, and they do like nothing. Those ones actually they hurt a little bit. It's fine. I still have plenty of health, but they hurt a little bit. So you're gonna go ahead and pop that fat special too. I have science boosts on right now, but break her block there with the Furies, do a ton of damage. I'm gonna bait one special one here and then go for a 5-hit combo to end it. I guess I didn't need to do that, but just playing a little extra safe, making sure we take her down there. So Shuri down, no problem. Now next up, it's time to morb. So it's Morbin time, dude. I was so excited to bring him to war. I only brought him to one war last season, and it was like the very first day. I think I only brought him once. It was the very first day that I'd gotten him. Like the first day that he was available in the store. Claimed him. There was like less than 24 hours left on the war attack, and I ended up swapping him in for Void and bringing him. And at that time, again, it was like the day I got Morbius. I also was not completely familiar with the way Decay and Sugar Pill actually work, because I had just been using Titania previously, and she just did not care about anything. So it was a little rough with Morbius the first time. I didn't die. I almost died, but it was a little rough. But now I know how to play Morbius. I don't want to say I've mastered him, but I have a very good understanding of how to play Morbius now. I know how to morb, and I also know how these nodes work better with Sugar Pill and Decay. So there he did go unstoppable. I was trying to keep my slow active for most of the fight, but it's all good. We get off a fat special 2 right there, and then boom, we're also able to glide here. So boom, we got 8 bleeds. I was trying to get up to 10. We just get some bad RNG here. Look at that. That was a full 5-hit combo. We only got 1. So we were at 9 bleeds, so we didn't have the guaranteed crit there. That was super annoying. It's frustrating. But it's all good. Just gonna glide once more, get back up in here. And because we are, tactic with Decay, we don't have to worry about the BS damage. It's not a worry. As long as we have enough debuffs, we're going to be mitigating that damage. And you guys are really going to be seeing that on the final fight, which is an Ascended Havoc on Hazard Shift. I was very, very scared of that fight for Morbius, using Morbius for that fight, because every time you bleed Havoc, he applies his plasma charges on you. So yeah, that's an interesting fight. We'll save that one for last. Up next here we have another Morbius fight against Mojo. So this is a rank 5 Mojo. And I'm just going to be healing up Hulkling and Morbius to full, because at this point in the war, I believe it was 2-2. They might have died a third time at this point, but it was very, very close. This war is very tight, and I really don't want to die. So I'm going to make sure I heal Hulkling all the way up for the next fight. And just going to throw a little 6k potion in here. It's a bit of overkill, but being extra super safe. So there we go, all healed up. So there's going to be, with this fight, again, kind of my assignment was, make sure you keep that slow active. So I'm starting the fight, I'm going to go for a parry, heavy, get the slow. So I'm also going to be applying a 3-minute boost, but this is for the next fight. So next fight we have a Zemo that looks kind of crazy, and I was debating whether I should power start one or use an invulnerability for it, and ended up settling on a power start one. So that power start one was mainly for the next fight, but because I have it here, you know, I'm still going to use it. So boom, I can start this fight with a glide and then a special one, and then boom, now I have my glide available again. Punish a special. Boom, we're at 14 bleeds already, and I have another glide. So gonna heavy glide in. Boom, he's reducing the duration of my buff. So boom, I get another glide, drop a fat special 2, 158k. With the power back boost, get you another one, drop another one. Mojo, dead. That was such a clean fight. And like I said, that power start 1 boost was meant for this Zemo. But holy smokes, Morbius is really good with a power start 1 boost. Like, you could just start the fight with so many extra glides. It's great. So here, going to go ahead and swap that science boost now with a cosmic one, so 200% cosmic. So these nodes on the Zemo are very scary. He basically has mystic dispersion, 5 out of 5. So if one of my buffs expire, he's going to gain 8% of power, which is very scary. And you see I'm getting all kinds of placebo buffs, other buffs on me. I need to end this fight quickly. I do have Heimdall, so you know I can survive at least 1 special 3. But I would really prefer to not let that happen. So here, I chained some special 2s. 4 Furies. We got quad Furies on that special 2. See ya, Zemo. We turned an extremely scary fight into an absolute joke. A 30-second joke. So, yeah, Hulkling, Giga Chad. We got one more Hulkling fight here. And again, those boosts are going to carry over. So, this has Burden of Might. So, you know, if you use a normal champion here, every time you dex, you're just going to lose all your power. And she basically no specials. But Hulkling is immune to power drain, so you don't have to worry about that. Then the other node here, high energy diet. Basically, you can't really use champions that deal energy damage against Atuma. So, you know, like Shuri, not really going to work here. Hulkling, on the other hand, though, he's immune to power drain, and all of his attacks are physical-based damage. So he's really, really good for this mini-boss. And, you know, Hulkling has no way around Atuma's damage, like his thorns, but we're just going to eat it. This is my last Hulkling fight anyways, so it doesn't matter a ton. So boom, go ahead, drop a nice special 2. Doesn't quite give us enough power for another one, though, but that's all good. I have more than enough charges to rip another one here, so boom, do some blocked hits. Boom, another 4 Fury special 2. Get out of here, Atuma, you're dead. Freaking Hulkling, man, such a beast. Now, we get to the final fight of this war, and it's this Havoc. So, a chorus, this is Havoc, and not only is this a 565, it is also Ascended. So, an Ascended Havoc is the biggest Havoc in the entire game. So, Hazard Shift, Incinerate, Poison, plus Stun Immunity. Someone apply the guidance here for me. Shout out to them. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Science Boost back on, I think. I was deciding what kind of 3-minute boost I should go for here. And I was like, I guess an invulnerability, just in case, you know, something bad really happens. Because he is ascended and everything, you know, maybe he could hit me really hard. I don't know. I'm a little scared about this fight, so throw that on. And I'm also going to throw on a 200% science power back boost as well. Just to hopefully, you know, do a special 2, get some power back. We get to that next special 2 quicker, or, you know, just get off some special 1s, because as you saw in that Mojo fight, special 1 is very, very useful to stack up more bleeds and just to get the fervor deactivated so you can glide, again. So at the start of this fight, I wasn't sure if I wanted to bait special 1s. You know, normally when you're fighting Havoc, you don't want to bait special 1s. So I was like, yeah, I'll just push him to special 2. So that's what I'm going for here. If he'll throw it. And you'll see, watch my health bar. You know, we're going to have debuffs on us. Boom, we have, you know, 8 of those plasmas on us right now. But because we have so many debuffs, with Decay, we're basically canceling out all of the damage that we should be taking. So that first special 2 hit very weak. I don't know if this guy has Inequity. He probably does. That probably factored into that. So yeah, that first special 2 just tickled. That's probably like the weakest special 2 I've ever seen from Morbius, with it being guaranteed crits and everything. So here I'm like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with baiting special 1s, but here Do I still push him to a special 2? No, here we do bait the special 1. Yeah, because I can still glide on the very final hit there to still get all those bleeds, so there's no problem doing that. And you can see I've healed up. You know, we were at like 90% at one point in this fight. We're back to 97%. Here we're not really getting any healing because I guess he's also running maxed out Despair, those annoying masteries. But even with all that correct masteries, you know, we're still Morbin. You can't stop the Morbin time with just some silly masteries. So it's all good. And boom, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Fervor. So again, we can bait this and then glide. So Dex, glide in. There we go. Back up past 10 bleed debuffs. Just gotta get back to that special 2 and let it rip. And this should be Havoc in the bin. There we go. Havoc dead. Morbius at 100% health. What more can you ask for? That fight went so much better than I imagined it going. I was really scared there. That's why I put on that vulnerability boost. I was very scared. But Morbius absolutely crushed it. No problem. And here I'm just trying to say we morbed, but it autocorrects to mother, then morbed. There we go. I was just trying to say we morbed. So yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for the very first war of season 45. As you can see, boom, we got Trappy in our battle group as well. Now we have 3 of the top 8 summoners that made it to the battle round brawl for the first ever one in one battle group, which is so crazy. I'm really excited for this season. Really hope we just have a stellar season to really, again, redeem ourselves for the previous one. I'm very early when I'm making this, so there's still like a day left in the war. It has not ended. But this is the current score. We are at 2 deaths, they are at 3 deaths, and we have 22 more fights explored than them. So, the war is definitely leaning in our favor at the moment, but it's still entirely possible that we lose. So, I will update in the pinned comment the final score for this war. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this one, because I wanted to get this one out a little bit early, because I ended up not uploading like 3 wars from the previous season, just because, you know, the Battle Round Brawl trip happened at the time. So yeah, but that's gonna go ahead and do it for this first war. I hope you guys enjoyed the Morb fights. I know I sure did. I really hope that we get to Morb more this season. I think we will, because Titania, she's not only, you know, banned by our opponents, she can't be banned because she is blacklisted. So no Titania or Hulk for this entire season. The good thing about that is, though, that I don't have Hulk yet. So probably by the time I 100% Necropolis and I get Hulk, he'll be whitelisted. So that is cool. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed all the Morbin action. Drop a like if so, subscribe if you want to see more Morbin time. Thanks so much for watching. All the support, guys. Love you. Peace out.